Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, the 22nd of December 2021. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use the Herbal Tarot for today's reading. Let's see what these cards have to say about Wednesday the 22nd and what the day is going to look like. So I'm just going to shuffle these a few times and then I'm going to choose 3 cards to see what the day is all about. Okay, so the first card is the Two of Cups. I'm not sure how to say the name of the herb there. Then we have Raspberry Leaf, the Queen of Wands. And finally, oh wow, the Ten of Swords, a Phaedrus, is very different. These two are very positive. This is about healing and connection and getting in touch with your own humanity and a sense of love. And the Queen of Wands is very much about your life purpose and doing something that has meaning and that you feel passionate about. The Ten of Swords is much more negative. It's very much about things piling up to the extent where you feel crushed or oppressed. And it's something that's very difficult to manage. So let's see what the cards are trying to say here. The Two of Cups is the minor arcana version of the Lover's card in the major arcana. And the Lover's card is about connecting with a soulmate and feeling that sense of connection to begin with. You know, it doesn't matter if it's another person. It could be you sitting by the beach one day and seeing like a dolphin jump out of the water. And it's just an experience that you have. And somehow you suddenly feel magically connected to nature and your eyes open up and it's like, oh wow, I'm a member of this world. I have a relationship with this planet. You know, so it can be a very personal moment like that. But the key thing is this connection here, that you're reaching out to something else and you feel it reaching back out to you. And the whole point of the Two of Cups is that this is a meaningful relationship that is temporary, that isn't going to be there for 40, 50, 60, 70 years. It's something that you kind of tap into at the right time. It heals you and the other person. It can open up both of your eyes and it gives you the strength, the courage, the direction and the energy to keep moving forward. So that's how it's being seen here with the caduceus, these wings and this pointed arrow. So it's certain things in life are going to extend themselves to you. Today being one of those days where something reaches out to you. And if you accept that and if you take its hand, literally or metaphorically, real healing can happen, and that then gives you renewed vigor and a renewed sense of direction and optimism for the future. The plant in itself the highest relationship possible, meeting of two in harmony, sharing as one's gift with others, perfectly controlled energy flow both within and without. If there is a problem, focus on the highest truth of your relationship and wait it out. So enjoy the harmony that you can experience with someone or the world or a place or a thing that makes you feel truly connected, and set the intention to heal whatever it is you feel needs healing within you. The Queen of Wands is in charge of the element of fire, so she has things in her life that make her feel like, wow, this is really where it's at. I'm using all of my talents in a way that's important and life-changing and meaningful. And you can see her dressed in red and blue. So the thing that leads her and supports her is her passion in life. So she has something that's almost like a faith, something that pulls her forward in a certain direction because she's on a mission. And it's supported by her feelings and by her creativity. So she's really a perfect embodiment of someone who truly deeply cares about something and works with it to expand upon it and make it accessible to the rest of the world. So the Queen of Wands can help you to look at an existing situation and to find something in it that actually appeals to you. So if you feel stuck, then you'll be able to find something that captures your interest within that situation you're in, and it allows you to find your path again, your direction, and then that will lead to your spiritual protection, or realizing that you're spiritually protected and that you're not stuck. Raspberry leaf in itself. A warm, sensual woman, sensuality, the need to attract creative opportunities in one's life. Okay, so if you don't feel like things are coming to you, a way to kickstart that process is to be creative. And that's going to get things moving again. And also the Two of Cups can be about this healing, nurturing, loving energy, in the sense that it kind of flows through you and out of you when you do get creative. So by creative, I mean anything that's really ruled by water. So it's things like art and music and writing. It can also be things like sound therapy or art therapy. Then anything to do with spirituality and the intuition. So using your intuitive muscle, for instance, in a reading, and reading someone else in order to give them information that can be nurturing and healing and supportive and can restore direction. Oh, so the message I'm getting is that you can be someone else's supporter and mentor if you put yourself in a position to help, to be of service. So someone may say, hey, do you know what? I need some advice. I really don't know what I'm doing. Let's connect and let's talk this through so that I gain some clarity and that I can get up from here then and feel a little bit more grounded. So that's interesting. So if someone comes to you with, and they're asking for help and support, then you are going to be in a good position to give that support. The only thing that's going to put you off is potential concern that you say the wrong thing, or that if you help someone, you're doing more harm than good. And that's not really warranted. This woman looks very similar to this one, and it's very much about working with what is to make it more positive. And then here we've got this masculine energy coming in, kind of connecting and loving, but being helped and supported as well. And the masculine energy, it's interesting that this reading is for Wednesday the 22nd, because it kind of caught my attention when I first did the reading. 22 in numerology is the master number of the builder. So something significant can really happen on this day or can be built. And I get the sense that it's your new authority when it comes to other people have a sense that you may know what's going on. And if they ask you, that you can help and support them. So if you've never been in that position where you've really nurtured someone else, you can try that out today. And if it's scary and if you feel a sense of responsibility for what you say, that's good. Because, you know, if someone comes to you and asks you for advice or for help, then there's, you know, the unspoken thing is that they trust you. So you want to make sure that you're giving them good guidance and good support and good help. So if you're a little bit nervous about, okay, what am I saying here? Then that's actually a positive, because you're going to check what you're saying. You're going to keep an eye on it. If there wasn't any fear, then I don't know, you may say things that are inappropriate. But certainly the nervousness or concern about saying the wrong thing shouldn't put you off from helping someone else or from motivating them, or even being a role model to them and giving them advice on how you did it and how they could do it for themselves. Okay, the Ten of Swords. Let's look at what ephedra is all about. One who is crippled and overcome by grief and sadness, desolation, desperation, no room for more pain. Okay, so that's usually the Ten of Swords is rock bottom, and it's pretty serious in the sense that you see this tree. I mean, that's not flourishing and thriving. It's out in the snow. It seems like things have come to an end. So that, to me here, with all of this positivity and healing and the potential to really nurture someone else and to lead and stuff, this seems really serious, because it could make you feel paralyzed and overwhelmed. And if you have certain things that you want to do on this day, suddenly it may feel like, oh my God, how am I going to get everything done? And this could paralyze you in terms of anxiety and fear. And I think that's the key thing to watch out for. not to overload yourself here on Wednesday, so that you can nurture and heal and support yourself. I don't think you have to kind of put yourself on some sort of pedestal as I have all the answers here. I think very much that sticking with this simple side of the reading is going to pay off very well, and avoiding this is the main focus on this day. So saying, you know, someone can inspire me, and that feels great. And if I can do that for someone else, then wonderful. And just being open to that, whether you're receiving inspiration or you're giving it, just kind of in the beginning of the day saying, I'm open to experience this kind of soothing, positive connection. That is kind of gonna, I feel that it recharges your batteries, and it gives you an inner sense of warmth. I know what I'm doing. And that's really what you ought to focus on. If you suddenly find yourself with a huge to-do list and all the bills and all the structure and calendars and all the things that you need to do, and you're trying to sort things out in a rush, for instance, before the holiday season, the festive season, and you're kind of running around, one, you can make mistakes and overlook something just because you're so overloaded. And two, you can really burn yourself out with this. So the message is easy does it, and enjoy yourself and allow yourself to heal and to be healed. Don't drain yourself and cause problems where there aren't any, and try and get ahead of the game if it's impossible. It just really take it easy, I think, on this day. Because this is a major contrast. Got happy times, la la la, everything is hunky-dory, you know, castle in the sky here. And then we've got, boom, the worst. So really it can be very high and then feel very down. So just trying to maintain some sort of equilibrium and a happy medium, it's going to be the best way forward. Number-wise, 2 and 1, chord card is 1 is 3, and 10 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4, and 4 is security and structure. So that's what I feel you should be looking for, a sense of comfort and a sense that, okay, this is where I feel at ease, and this is helping me, and it's giving me a sense of everything is great. Anything that rattles you completely or that causes feelings of panic or fear, if you need to deal with that, deal with it very seriously, one thing after the next, so that you're taking things really slowly, step by step. If you can, you know, if this is like a generalized fear which really has no cause or anything, if you can push that aside and try and focus on the simple good things that you can experience in the here and now, then much better. And editing and minimizing and only looking at the top priorities is also going to help take some of the pressure off. So I hope you have a great day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to audio reading with me. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have an amazing Wednesday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.